Hi guys, I'm here to talk about Smalland today, which has a dramatic theme song. Why does the theme get so dramatic? It's got zero chill. It's got zero chill, this theme in places. So I love this game. I recently made a video about it. I really do love this game. I think it's amazing. I think it's been given to another company. I'm not sure of the situation. I did hear about it, but can I remember the details about it? No, I can't. So this was a bit sad. I was like, is that the end of Smalland? Are they not going to do anything else with it? Because I think this game has a lot of potential that doesn't really do that. It doesn't really take on the potential I think this game has. It could do a lot more stuff. I think it could just do a lot more. Some people say it feels unfinished. It does now. But I don't know if it felt unfinished before. I thought it was okay. So when I heard that the company was gone, and I thought, is that the end of Smalland? I've just sort of come into this game and it's ended already. But they released on the same day an update and it had mice and everything. I was really excited about it because I think it would be really cool if they included animals. Like the idea of like having a flying, not a flying squirrel, just a squirrel as a tame. I thought like a red squirrel could be really interesting. I just had this vision of a fluffy red squirrel and hedgehogs walking around. I think it could be really cute. Me and Marcus actually just said, and mice, it would be called mice for it, and they came out with a mouse. So I was beyond excited to know they'd updated this game. I thought was going to just die because the company was no longer a thing, and a mouse was in it, and it's new area, and I was just so excited about it. But I'm so incredibly disappointed. I titled this I'm grateful, but because I am grateful that they're still doing stuff with the game, they're still updating it, they're still working on it. I just hope this is not where they leave it, because it's terribly unfinished. I think they had to just do what they could. I don't really know, but it's definitely unfinished without a doubt, and I'm really sad about it. So can we just talk about the mice? So I like to refer to them as Mousezilla, because what is the deal with the mice? People don't like it at all. Somebody described it as walking at the speed of an asthmatic elephant. Mice are so nimble and fast, and this is the opposite of that. I mean, I like the mice, but I just wish they'd gone in a different direction to it. I don't hate the mice. I think they're a really interesting addition, but they've just gone a really peculiar way with the mice, and I don't understand why. First of all, it sounds like Godzilla. Why does it sound like a dinosaur? Why the hell does the mouse sound like a dinosaur? And the boss mouse sounds like something from Banjo-Kazooie. Why do they sound like this? You expect squeak, squeak, squeakity, squeak, squeaker, squeaker, squeaker to squeak, but no, did you get? Don't fucking come near my bins. They're very slow, they're very big. Why are they so big? This is the question everybody asks. Why are they so huge? This is why I'm like, they could have put a squirrel in it. It would have been really exciting, and it would have, the size would have made sense if it was a squirrel. But no, it's a mouse the size of a rat. Honestly, I was like, have they got it wrong? Is it a rat? Because that would be fine, that would make sense. But no, it's apparently a mouse. It should be in between a lizard and a gecko, in my opinion, and it should be a streamlined, nimble little thing. But no, it's a big cumbersome fucking unit of a creature that moves at the speed of a snail with a hangover. And I mean, I like walking around on it. When it sprints, sometimes it sprints at you and it's rather scary. It's a little bit intimidating. So they can move when they fecking want to. When you incubate the baby, which is ever so cute, isn't it? The little baby mouse, but then it turns into an egg in the incubator. all the mice come, 3 mice. God, do they move when they want to? It's like they got a fucking rocket up their asses. One of them went straight into our house and started smashing it up. It got rid of our sofas. I found a way to try and make it like a sofa looking thing by putting chairs as big as they go into the floor so you can't see the legs. They look a little bit like a sofa if you use your imagination, and shrink down one of the tables to be a coffee table. And that's what we did, but the mouse didn't like that and it destroyed 2 of them and the table. It's like, do you fucking mind? It's just in our house and it's just attacking, and all these bloody hitboxes are coming up where it's just attacking everything in our house. The windmill was gone, the alchemist table, whatever it's all got fucking gone. Had to go around with the hammer repairing fucking everything. Notes on the boxes as well. Got rid of like the signs on the boxes. These signs offend me. I'm going to smash them up now so there wasn't any more. So some of the signs were gone on the boxes. So they can move when they fucking want to, is my point. I love the mice. And it's really great to stomp around on it. It feels really scary. When you got underneath the mouse, you can see under the ground. I don't really know why, but the little feet on the mouse is ever so cute. I really think the mice are cute, but they're just weirdly done. It's a little intimidating with how big it is. It takes up so much of your tree, especially if you get the tit as well. So a couple of things I'm disappointed by is how promising this seems and how unpromising it delivers to be. It's just what is, because it's an NPC who's new. Let's just call her Nora Batty. It's Nora Batty, who is an architect. She won't talk to you until you give her Forest Delight. I'm so hungry, I'm hangry, can you get out of my face? I want a Forest Delight and I won't talk to you until you get me a Forest Delight. So you get her a Forest Delight and she talks to you. She talks about an underground section. It's underground, it's full of mice, it's got glowing stones, it's got this and that, and it's so huge and it goes on forever, and it's not there. There is no underground with glowing crystals. There's nothing like this, and there's 2 mice, 3 including the boss. That is it. There's some new armor. I don't like it. It's rodent armor. I think they should have done something different with the head. I think they should have gone down the brownie route. You know, brownies from Willow where they have mice skins on their heads. I think they should have gone this route. But I mean, it's got lovely little fluffy bits on it. Love that. It's got little mice feet. It's kind of cute, but it's got a weird, looks like a suit of armor mixed with it very like there's ears on it and whiskers, but it doesn't look like a mouse in my opinion. They could have done something really cute with this armor, but they made it look really strange in my opinion. I don't like this armor set at all. I honestly think it would have been cuter if it was more like a brownie. I just think it would have looked sweeter and it would have looked really tribal and cool, but no, they went for a fluffy suit of armor appearance, and I don't like it. I just don't like this armor set at all. But you have to have a lot of fur to make this, and there's not a lot of mice. You can incubate them and kill them if you really want to get fur that way. Not every single mouse gives you fur. So the underground that she talks about, Mrs. Delight, I want my delight, my Forest Delight. Mrs. Munchies, she wants that, and she tells you about the underground, which does not exist. There's a key that you can get from defeating the mouse boss. It unlocks a shortcut. This is what it unlocks. A shortcut full of, what are they bloody called? Colony spiders, that's it. Full of colony spiders. I'm playing, by the way, on unpeaceful mode. And I say, I don't know, anybody plays this on unpeaceful mode, you can't get anything done. I actually tried it on unpeaceful mode. And when it's on a really easy setting, it's really great to just smash through all of these enemies. It's hilarious when you're doing the tower and the men are just, sometimes they don't even get a chance to come out of their cannons and they're dead. It's so fucking funny. One of them was there, his leg was just out. I just put one leg out. I don't want to go out of all these creatures. His leg was just out and my creatures killed him. So you always saw this van. Always saw this van in the distance in the junkyard. Always saw this big van, like it was like really overgrown, really fucking intriguing. And I always wanted to go to this van, but you had birds going to eat you, even though you've drunk the stinky stuff that's supposed to keep it away. There's certain areas where the bird will just come and eat your face. It does not care if you stink of a stink bug. doesn't give a fuck. And this was an area that you could not cross because the bird would always come and eat you. So when I heard that there was a new area unlocked and I knew it was sort of in that zone, I was like, oh my god, they finally unlocked that part. You can go over there and explore. I've always wanted to do it since the start. The van is completely gone now. It's completely gone. I'm so annoyed because I really was like, I can explore that van finally. This van that's so intriguing looking. It's big and it looks like a news van or something. I'm like, look at that. That's so interesting. Now I can go over and explore it. No, it's completely gone. They've removed it totally. What the heck is the point? Let us fucking explore this van. Keep the area as it was, but add stuff to it. Why did she have to completely change it and make the van disappear? So now I can't explore this van. I'm so annoyed about it. I hope one day they make that bridge accessible. You know, that bridge where it just, the red wall comes up, you can't progress no more, it's the end of the world. But there's a big feckin' bridge with loads of cars on it. That like land across the bridge is so intriguing. I want to go there so badly, but they don't let you do it. I hope one day this bridge is opened up and this land is now something new. I really hope this is the case, but the fact that it seems like maybe this is going to be a game that just dies now because the company is no longer a thing. It obviously is still being worked on by another company because they're updating all the time, but I just wish they would add more to it. Like, for goodness sake, put some more stuff in our building, like looking at a new NPC. Look at this little table we can't get. Look at these shelves that he puts rocks and scrolls in. Why can't I have this fucking wine bottle rack that you put some collection of rocks in? Why the fuck can't we have this? There's still beds we can't get, bathtubs we can't get. Why the fuck don't you just include these things in the build mode? Like, there's nothing to make other than cupboards and desks and boxes. I just don't get why they don't add more stuff to the build mode. It's so lacking, especially the fact you see shit that other people have and you can't get it. It's like the curtains in Subnautica. I hate the fact you can't get curtains for your build even though they have curtains in the buildings. Why can't we have curtains too? All of these Subnautica mugs, we can't get these. I want a Subnautica mug, but no, we can't have a Subnautica mug. Can't have a pair of curtains. Can't do any of that. I'd like a pair of curtains in my to stop the fish looking in when I'm taking a shit. I would like a pair of curtains, thank you, but I can't. It's an underwhelming update, really. The mouse, I do like it, but I just wish it was handled different. I don't know why they made it so big and scary and sounding like a fucking monster when it dies. Why? Why does the mouse sound like this? So I do appreciate the mouse and I appreciate the fact you brought a new tame. I was so excited about it. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about it. I am really grateful that they updated, but I just think it's underwhelming. You can just tell it's unfinished. Like, talking about all the tunnels under the ground, tunnels this with stones and ice and goes. No, it doesn't. There's a shortcut, that's it. But the area is so tiny that's new. It's so exciting to see all the tents and the people in it. Like, what the fuck happened to all the people? What happened to the giants? What happened to them? I just love the area, like the tents, but it's so short-lived. There's nothing here. They cannot leave it like this. Here's new stuff, but it's incomplete and it's not as exciting as Tilda Milda, the munchy woman, makes out it to be. So I now have a mouse/rat called Mousekins, who is humongous. Don't know why he's so incredibly huge. Doesn't know what to do with his legs either. He's the one that's doing the most dance moves with his legs. He's always like doing this. So what's going on with your legs? The mantises also have no animation. Like, I was like, why do I not get attached to the mantises? I got one and I called it Sheldon. And I was just like, why can I not get attached to the mantis? I love mantises, praying mantis. They're so cute. And I was just like, why can I not get attached to it? It's because it has no animations. It's like they forgot to animate it. Every single thing in this animates a little bit when it's stood on the spot. The mantises are just like this. The mannequin challenge, they definitely can do it. It just lacks character. It's so cute, but it lacks character because it has no animation. Just wish they would tweak a few things, add a few things. Anyway, I'm going to go and yeah, thanks for watching. And yes, just a little bit disappointed. It's so sad. Bye, guys.